This is a little tutorial video I've made to revise Latin verbs. We're going to go over why they change and what the endings mean. We had a look at this as well in stage 6, so do go back and have a look at that on iTunes if you need. We know that Latin verbs change their endings depending on 3 things. The first thing is the person, or in other words, who is doing the verb. The second thing is the number, or how many. And the third thing is the tense, or when the verb is being done. There are 3 different persons in Latin, and they're quite easy to remember. First, second, and third. First person is used for talking about yourself. Second person is used for talking to someone. And third person is used for talking about someone. They can be either singular or plural. So first person singular is I, and the plural is we. Second person singular is you, and in English you can also use you, you guys, y'all, yous. And then third person is he, she, or it, and third person plural is they. So you need to decide which ending of the verb we need. When we're writing out our verb endings, they usually go in this order. So firstly we have I, then you, then he, she, or it, with all the singulars, and then the plurals we, you, we'll put all in brackets, and they. In English, we need these words, which are called pronouns, to tell us who is doing a verb, but in Latin we don't, because the ending tells us what is happening. So for the present tense, things that are happening now, verbs end in O for I, S for you, T for he, she, or it, mus for we, tis for you all, and nt for they. For the imperfect tense, or verbs which were being done in the past, they go bam, bas, bat, bamus, batis, and bant. And for perfect tense, or verbs that were done in the past, they go I, isti, it, imus, istis, and erant. These endings get added onto the stem, which tells us the meaning of the verb. So port comes from the verb meaning carry, so it's where we get portable from. So porto, I carry, portas, you carry, portat, he, she, or it carries, portamus, we carry, portatis, you all carry, and portant, they carry. For the imperfect tense, they always have a BA, so bam, bas, bat, bamus, batis, and bant. Just think back to that terrible song. The perfect tense often has a slightly different stem that makes it easy to recognise. So the verb porto has a V in it, which is how we recognise that it's the past tense, and it goes porta we, porta wisti, porta wit, porta wimus, porta wistis, and porta werunt. And these all mean carried. So the takeaways I want you to have from this tutorial are, firstly, that Latin verb endings change, which of course we know now, and we need to know why they change. So firstly, for who is doing them, secondly, how many people are doing them, and thirdly, when they are being done. We also need to know what those endings are, and so that you can connect the endings with their meaning. Hopefully this has helped, and now you can have a go at some examples. Good luck!